Hey everybody, welcome to our all new video. I'm Matt. Today I'm going to show you how to mount uni-strut to sheetrock. We use these a lot in all the trades, such as electricians and plumbers. Like, we use this stuff quite a bit, so I'm going to show you how, but first you're going to need a few things. Alright guys, let's quickly go over everything you're going to need to achieve this. You're going to need, of course, your uni-strut, and measurement is just going to depend on how long of a piece do you need and how much stuff do you need to fit on a piece, right? You're going to need that. Then you're going to need your sheetrock anchors. I prefer these, like what's called wall dogs right here, guys. They're pretty cool. They self-drill into the sheetrock and lock it down nice and tight. And then they come with these screws, but you will need to get some fender washers, and fender washers have the smaller inside diameter hole. That way the screw does not go all the way through. That right there was what will screw down to your sheetrock. And then in this video, I'm just using a little piece of 1/2 inch copper pipe, and I've got 2 little pipe clamps that are for 1/2 inch, as you can see right here, guys. So they make different size clamps for your uni-strut. They got everything. I've seen them all the way up to like 3-4 inches and stuff, guys. So they make different sizes for the size you're going to need. And you are also going to just need simple little impact gun like this, and a pencil and a level. So let's go ahead and get started now. Alright, so here is our sheetrock wall. For example, say that we need to run a 1/2 inch piece of pipe right up the middle of this wall, and you know, you always want to make sure everything is measured over and marked where you're going to kind of want it. You don't want to kind of just throw stuff up there and guess. But like, say for example, we are going to mount this piece right here, right? So what you would want to do is just go ahead and stick your piece up there. Make sure that everything is going to be clear. Look up and down your wall. Make sure you're not going to run a pipe straight into, say, like a electrical box or anything like that. So make sure you get your piece where you want it. And for this piece right here, guys, being a small piece, I would say I would only need 2. And all I would do is just mark it right here, little crosshairs, and then mark it right there, little crosshairs, right? It's not gotta be perfect right there. And then what I like to personally do when it comes to these little sheetrock anchors, now these things are awesome, but they have known tendencies to catch stuff inside the wall. Say you don't know that there's a board going across or something like that, and it's very critical that you get your piece right there. It can melt these tips right here, guys, and leave you kind of screwed on getting them out. They're a little rough sometimes. So personally, what I like to do is just take a screw itself that's going to be going in, since it is smaller diameter, and I just like to take my screw and just go ahead and drill it through. That way it just can kind of tell me, like, is it hollow behind there? Is there a board behind there? Is there a pipe or something I don't know about? You know, I just like to take this little screw at first and do my 2 little pilot holes. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one done real fast. I'm gonna have to use both hands for that real quick. Let me go ahead and hold it tight, that way it doesn't just bounce around. Alright, that's going to be good enough. So what I like to do now is then take my anchors and go ahead and get those into place. Alright, so now it's going to go in. You can see right there, we're going to just sink it down. Alright, that one's in place. So now I will take to the other side. Alright, so now both of those are now anchored into the wall. So now what we can do is we're going to go ahead and just take one, just like that right there on the end piece. We'll go ahead and get it kind of slid in place just like that, and go ahead and line that hole up. Shoot you a screw right in there. Just like that. You can kind of let that hang while you screw it in. But don't go too tight yet. You want to be able to still move it around on the wall, just like that right there. See how it's holding it nice and tight over here, but you want to be able to pull it up to your other piece right here. Scoot it over, and if you have to, loosen it just a hair, like right here. Just a hair, so I can scoot it over. Then I will go ahead and get my second one lined up. Just like that. Make sure that my washer is going to go in with ease. And go ahead and get that one started. Alright, now, before you sink it all the way down, what you want to do is just stick your level right on the top right here, straight across, and you want to level it up. So use one side. Now you got both your screws in, you can kind of lock down one side pretty good. Get it nice and tight so it holds itself like that. Stick your level on there, get it nice and level, and then you'll be able to sink down the other side just like this. Alright, and that is nice and tight right there, guys. So, even if you are going to use longer pieces, you know, like for example, if you're using a piece about this long right here, what I would have done is made my two end pieces, and then I would have probably chose one of the two holes right here, guys, just to give it an extra little push in the middle right there. So the longer you go, of course, the more you are going to want to use. So let me quick. All right, so now that we are all mounted to the wall, we can go ahead and take our pipe or whatever we're going to be running, say it's conduit or anything like that. You go ahead and take your clamp. You want to go ahead and open up your clamp, take your nut off one end, put that side through, put your bolt right through right there. And you want to get your other piece in just like that right there, guys. And then go ahead and put your nut on the other end. Alright, so once you get that in place, then you just want to take your screwdriver on one end and hold this other end right here. You can use a little Crescent wrench or you can use a little pair of channel locks. It doesn't really matter. And just take your screwdriver and tighten and cinch that down, guys. And then there you go. You will have now been able to mount some uni-strut and mount your pipe to the wall, guys. So hope this video helped someone out there. Be sure to hit that like button down below for me. And check out the channel for more videos. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful week ahead. Peace.